Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good late night to all of you. Welcome to week number 2 of the fall 2021 season of content. I am your host, Yuuki, and this is your roundup for this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed any of the content I've been putting up for the last few days and few weeks leading up to week number 2. Week number 2 officially kicks off at 5:15 with our first stream of, well, we're going to get into it. But first, shout out to our subscribers on the YouTube, shout out to our followers on the Facebook, and shout out to everybody who's been following on the Twitch. Let's get into tonight's content and for the rest of the weekend. So technically speaking, we were not supposed to have Sonic Adventure DX until later tonight. However, there has been something going on with our buddy for VR chat, so I need to respect his wishes and cancel the VR chat session for tonight. However, we do have some alternate content, and we're actually going to move up Sonic Adventure DX to right now at 5:15. So we're going to start with that. But first, before that happens, we have a very special surprise. Technically, it's not a surprise anymore. We have some special things to open. It's not a P.O. box, but it is sneakers. And these sneakers, if you guys remember, back in I think July or June or July, I was part of a giveaway for Styles QP. And Styles QP, of course, we played with him some Among Us back in the summer 2021 season. And I won his giveaway. His giveaway prize was custom sneakers. And he has a buddy by the name of Gamer J. He has a buddy by the name of Danny LaBoy. And Danny LaBoy has sent the sneakers over, and they just arrived yesterday. No, excuse me, Tuesday. But as I promised, I'm not going to open them until tonight when we start doing the live stream for our game. So first 5, 10, 15 minutes, we're going to spend time opening the sneakers, giving him a shout out and all that good stuff. And then we're going to get started with the game. So we're still going to play. It says that we're going to do the sneakers opening first. And then after that, we're going to play the game. It's going to be Amy's story. And then later tonight, after Amy's story is over, we're going to spin a wheel. And this wheel will be determining which story we're going to play in Sonic Adventure 2 when we get started at 9:15. So you guys actually got an advantage with the cancellation of VR chat today. You got a little bit of advantage. So we're actually going to finish the first game this tonight. And we're going to start the second game of the season for Sonic Adventure 2 tonight. So here's how it's going to work. Whichever story wins will determine the background of the thumbnail. So I have both Sonic and Shadow in the thumbnail. Only one gets to be played tonight, though, and that's either Sonic or Shadow. And that will be determined by the wheel. If it's Hero Story, it's Sonic. If it's Dark Story, it's going to be Shadow. So that's what's going to happen with the thumbnail. So I'm going to change it once we're done with the first stream of the night. Okay? Now, as far as other things I want to talk about, before we continue, I do want to give a shout out to our buddy Mr. Work, who reminds us, everybody, to do work, live life, create funny and scary content. If you don't believe him, ask his chat. If you don't believe his chat, well, stay tuned and find out. Same thing I'm going to remind you. Don't believe me? Ask my chat. If you don't believe my chat, well, stay tuned and find out. Okay? Now let's talk about some other stuff I want to talk about. And I do want to shout out to our recent follower. I should say followers, I should say. Let me just get the new window open, ready for you guys to look at. Okay, very good. So I want to shout out our recent followers and subscribers here. Mighty Gaming, followed on Twitch. Sudden Theory, followed on Twitch. Dante Thompson, followed on Facebook. Jao Pedro Germano Pacifico has subscribed on Twitch, on YouTube. And Eden Lydia followed on Facebook, and Angel Lacey. Subscribe on Twitter. I mean YouTube. I keep saying subscribe on Twitter. You can't. But yes, they have subscribed on the YouTube. So we are at 639. So we're getting closer to 640 and eventually 750, 720, 730, 750. Okay, let's get into the good stuff here. And what I have for you is a Discord server. And the reason why I'm going to show you guys this Discord server is because number one, we have some new stuff for you. So let's take a look at some new stuff. So obviously here, the gameplay replay, I have the recent videos for you, including the Big the Cat levels and E102 Gamma level. And we do have the recent VR chat material for you guys to look at. We do want to talk about Maker King though. So originally there was another thing I wanted to do on Thursdays, and that was Maker King Thursdays, but I'm gonna save it for next week only because of the change in schedule. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna spin a wheel to determine what types of levels we're gonna play for that particular stream, and depending on what happens with those levels, we're going to play those levels. So let's say, for example, normal exploration, meaning we're going to play exploration levels, but in the normal difficulty. And you may have seen this already a few times, and this is called Yuuki Warrior. So this is a level series I'm making for you guys. And what the Yuuki Warrior is, it's basically a parody. It's a parody of Ninja Warriors. So if you guys don't know about that one, Ninja Warrior is an obstacle course competition which you can watch on NBC, which is a competition for money, of course. They do obstacle courses like here in Maker King, where they have to go through the stages and they have to don't touch the water. Here, don't touch the fire in Maker King. You're out. I'm kidding. There's checkpoints, but you get what I mean. So right now we have a brand new world record for the first one, and it's by Uber Bob at 23.352 seconds, and it's a deathless run, by the way. Ooh, perfect, no deaths on that one by Uber Bob 23.352. I think this has changed though because it's been a little bit since I checked on this level, so I might update this if needed. And there's a new Yuuki Warrior channel for you guys to make sure you guys keep up with the development of any new levels for the series. So we do have Yuuki Warrior 1.5 coming up. I was going to originally show it today. I'm going to save it until probably tomorrow or Saturday, depending on how far I can get on it. There is one part in particular I want to change to make sure it's ready to go. And there's a new obstacle course selection called Split Decision. And what this is in section 5, the last part of this stage, and it's basically a parody of the Ninja Warrior, but it's done differently. So you get to do two paths. You get to select a path, either the left or the right. If you choose the right, it's a timing path. If you choose the left, it's a puzzle. So depending on which one you select, you can choose either one, and you're going to see the gold star to your right or to your left, depending on where you are. Once you complete the puzzle or the timing path, you get to get to the goal. Depending on how fast you get, you could get the world record just by doing the correct puzzle or the correct path on your way to victory in Yuuki Warrior 1.5. This course will be out either this week, for sure this week. So get ready for that one. Once it's up, I'm going to show you how to play. Make sure you download Maker King if you guys want to get into the action to play some levels of mine that I'm going to put out for you. And by the way, I am going to put up other levels besides Yuuki Warrior, but Yuuki Warrior is my boy right now. It's my thingamajiggy. All right, let's let's talk about one more thing for show and tell, and that is my YouTube channel. So let's load it up here. So the YouTube channel has not changed. I will tell you what is changing though, and I want your honest opinions, and I mean it at this time, because because we are pushing for 1,000 subscribers. I want to make sure we're gonna get there the correct way, because right now we're getting it the algorithm way. So what I mean by this, so you may have noticed I have four new uploads. Here we have the brand new two reaction videos, the Sacrifice Bunt and Global Highway for Francis the Fox, and we have the two collection levels for Sonic Adventure DX, Big the Cat and E102 Gamma. The reason why I'm pointing this out now, the Francis the Fox Reacts channel is up. I just have not put content up there. There is content, but that was originally supposed to be a video game channel for Francis the Fox. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the gaming section for our boy, technically me. Anyway, I am considering, very highly considering, a gaming channel only. Okay, what I mean by this, the reason why I'm saying that, and it's just came to me. Jimmy Dukes Gaming, if you guys know him, he knows me because I've been supporting his streams for like the last who knows how long, a long time now. So Jimmy Dukes Gaming has been a little bit more interested in the way I do my content, and the reason why is because he has his own YouTube channel. Okay, he does have his own YouTube channel. He does stream like I do. He does make content like I do. But the reason why he's considering the way I do my content is because of how many subscribers I'm going for, the 1,000, right? So here's what he's mentioned to me, and I'm going to requote him a little bit here. I'm going to be very careful about what I say now because this might affect the way we do things here. So let me talk about what he said. He said to me that my content is more searchable on YouTube than the streaming. Okay, what does that mean though? That actually means exactly what he says. My YouTube content, and I'm talking about the main channel, and we're talking about particularly the tutorials. My content on YouTube is more searchable than my live streams on any other platform, and in a way, I agree. Actually, I totally agree on this point. Because let's take a look at something that I don't usually show you. Look at the channel right now. What do you see? Besides 639 subscribers, you don't see the numbers. Until now. Let me go ahead and pop up the numbers here. I don't show you guys this often. Ignore this. Let's go to analytics. Let's go to the real numbers. So this is why he says this. That is why he said, stream less, upload more. And in a way, I agree. If you look at, even YouTube says, publish more. Your hard work paid off. Publishing more videos contributed to your channel getting more views than usual. What does that mean? Exactly what it says. Look at where we are in August. It's September now. Look at how many views we got in August. 36,920. Where do you think most of the views are? Tutorials. Including the Mude bot, which kick-started this whole growth thing. Look at April of last year. No, April of this year. 46,964 And that's views in 1 month, by the way, folks. And I only uploaded 8 videos on in April. Only 8. I think they were tutorials mostly. Yeah, those are tutorials. Except for one gaming video, and that was only because I wanted to try Super Mario World ROM hacks. That was it. But other than that, tutorial, 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 tutorial. Maybe something else. Tutorial. April. Look at where we are in August. Well, we have tutorials and a mix of content here. And that's not too bad. Okay, that's not a bad thing. And of course we have the gauntlet for Mario Golf. 124. And I think my typical is like between 15 and 26. And I think they're counting the test streams. That's what I think they're counting. But does anybody see a trend here? My videos are getting discovered on YT, on YouTube, more than Facebook, more than Twitch, and they are not live streams. They are the tutorials and all that good stuff. And Jimmy's right. Jimmy is absolutely correct when it comes to my content. Where my content rises is YouTube, not Facebook, not Twitch. YouTube, my friends. So here's what I'm thinking, and that is why I'm talking about this now, before I forget talking about it in December. Next week, we are having something called YouTube Week. Next week is YouTube Week. Now, normally that's not a problem. Here's the thing. Streams are YouTube only next week. No Facebook, no Twitch. So I want to remind you guys now, before I forget, to get you guys ready for a YouTube only. And that's only for next week. We're just trying this out. But the reason why I'm saying it now is because I might forget saying it later in December. Okay, because December is winter 2021 season, normally. And that's December 14. Excuse me, December 13. Okay, so for the winter season and from the future, we are moving to YouTube. But I am going to make the transition a little bit more easy for you. So next week and next week only, we are doing a YouTube week to see what happens when our content is YouTube only. Will the YouTube week work? That's why we're testing it out for December. There might be one more YouTube week as well before the season is over, just to see what happens, okay? So look out for YouTube week next week. The content, by the way, is the same. That's not going to change. The same schedule, the same content, the same everything. The only thing is no streams on Facebook and no streams on Twitch. Just YouTube next week. Okay? That's why I wanted to show you the numbers. I want to tell you guys about that now so that you guys don't worry. Okay, make sure you guys have a YouTube account ready for next week. Other than that, that's the roundup for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll see you guys in just under 1 hour and 30 minutes to get started with the week number 2 for some Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2. Let's go, folks. Enjoy.